Hey there, my awesome friends. Are you as excited as I am for our magical Christmas adventure today? Before we jump into our story, let's have some fun with some Christmas riddles. Get ready to put on your thinking caps. Here we go. Riddle number 1. What's white and goes up when the weather gets cold? You have 3 seconds to think about it. Have you prepared your answer yet? It's a snowflake in an elevator. Snowflakes need to stay warm too. Riddle number 2. What do you get if you cross a sleigh and a kangaroo? Come on, you got this one. A jolly jumper. Santa's new mode of transportation. Riddle number 3. Why did the gingerbread man go to the doctor? What's your diagnosis? He was feeling a bit crummy. Poor gingerbread man. He needed to pick me up. Now that we've had a lot of fun with some silly Christmas riddles, let's jump into something even more magical. Have you ever thought about what tricky things Santa might run into on the busiest night of the year? Well, snuggle up. Get your yummy hot chocolate ready, and let's find out what happened on that special night. On a snowy Christmas Eve, in a cozy house twinkling with lights, Max and Liz were tucked in their beds, dreaming of Christmas morning surprises. But then, a strange sound stirred them from sleep. A gentle tapping of little hooves on the roof. Peeking out the window with wide, bright eyes. There was Santa Claus, stuck in the chimney. His red suit and boots wiggled in the air, and his jolly ho-ho-ho turned into a silly oh-no-no-no. Liz and Max knew they had to save Christmas. They giggled as they grabbed their toy ladder and a tub of butter. "This will make Santa slippery like a penguin on ice!" Max exclaimed. With a push, a pull, and buttery hands, Santa popped out of the chimney like a jumpy jack-in-the-box. "Thank you, my little helpers," he laughed. As a special thank you, Santa whisked them away on his sleigh for a magical ride. Up they went into the sky, flying high. Santa wrapped them in a warm, fuzzy hug. "Hold on tight even when we whoosh over fluffy clouds!" He chuckled. "Look there! Some cheeky snowmen are still playing," Liz pointed. One naughty snowman took Santa's carrot nose, running with a playful, "Ha ha, catch me!" But Santa just laughed. He had a secret spare nose in his big, magical sack. Flying on, they saw stockings hanging by a fireplace. But those stockings wiggled. Elves were hiding inside playing peek-a-boo with them. They popped out and said, "Boo! Surprise!" Zooming through the night, they saw a house made of gingerbread with a happy gingerbread man outside. He was smiling big and holding a sign. "Yummy gingerbread treats this way!" They followed him through a forest of candy canes, stepping in soft, powdery snow, leaving funny footprints behind. Up ahead, there were giant lollipops. And wow, what was this? Dancing donuts. They were shaking and grooving. They joined the donut dance party, twirling until they felt as fizzy as a shaken soda can. Back on the gingerbread man's trail, they followed a path sprinkled with cookie crumbs. Guided by snowflakes, they arrived at Santa's workshop. At Santa's workshop, a sight to behold, elves danced and toys were bold. A teddy in a tutu, a robot's jig, each toy crafted with love and care. Santa shared a lesson. Spreading smiles and sharing giggles creates the purest form of joy. Then Santa had a belly-jiggling surprise. He peeked at his super kind kids list, and Liz and Max were right at the top, shining brightly. Santa pulled out 2 small, pretty boxes. Inside each box was a tiny bell that sparkled. "These bells are magic," Santa said. "Whenever you're in need, ring the bells and Christmas magic will come." Then, with a whoosh, they were back on the sleigh. Without Max realizing it, a small, unique bell from Santa's sleigh had slipped into his pocket. Waking up on Christmas Day, they found special gifts. A toy tool set for Max, a telescope for Liz. Max thought the night's adventure was just a dream. But as he reached into his pocket, his fingers touched the bell. The magical night with Santa had been real. Max whispered, "Best Christmas ever." Merry Christmas to all. I had so much fun with you all today, and I hope you enjoyed our Christmas adventure. Remember to like, share, and subscribe if you want more fun content like this. Merry Christmas, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.